When an individual says, I slept like a baby, what they are simply saying is that they slept deeply and soundly. How can you enjoy such as an adult where your sleep is described like that of a baby? Even though sometimes some babies could be troublesome or disturbing, as you may like to call it. But really, when a baby sleeps, they sleep calmly, except when they are hungry and they've not been well fed, or they have some disturbing symptoms in their body. Apart from these times, after breastfeeding, after enjoying the late time with the mother or whoever is with the baby, a baby tends to sleep calmly, undisturbed. This can be your experience as an adult, where you are able to have your sleep undisturbed. Very important. Stay tuned. So how can you achieve this kind of sleep? How can you experience this? I'll be sharing with you tips and tricks on how to achieve this kind of restorative and quality sleep. So the first tip is to create a consistent sleep schedule. A consistent sleep schedule. What this does is that it helps you to regulate the body's internal clock. Now, creating a consistent sleep schedule means that you have a particular time that you go to bed to get your sleep and a time that you wake up. This is very important. So for me, I ensure that between 10 and 11 p.m. I get my sleep. That is if I'm not on a call as a medical doctor, or I'm not so much engaged in some important assignments. I also ensure that I wake up at about between 4, sometimes 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. With this, my body is well programmed to sleep around that time and then wake up at that particular time. So it's important to have that time schedule. Set the time where you go to sleep and the time that you wake up. So one of the ways to create a consistent sleep schedule is to use an alarm clock. A clock or even your phone. Your phone may be helpful to help you create that time that you go to sleep and the time that you wake up. So when you set it, helps your body to regulate that pattern. You enjoy your sleep and sleep like a baby. Next tip is to establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Some people like to take a book to read before sleep. Some people like to meditate. Some people like to listen to music. So whatever it is that you can do to help calm you, make you relax, maybe soft music, it may be your prayer time. This will help to ensure that you gain quality sleep when you do. So what happens is that your nerves tend to calm down and then relax, and your body gets that message that it's time to sleep. So for me, at the end of the day, I take time to think about the things that have happened, what was done, what could have been done better, and then thank God for the day and move into programming to sleep. So sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I'm engaged in reading or studying or meditating, and this has been helpful to enjoy my sleep like a baby. The next tip is to create a comfortable sleep environment for yourself. You need to make your sleep environment comfortable. That means the mattress, the pillow, and every other thing around you that will help to get that comfort, like removing things from off your bed. Some people enjoy sleeping on the chair, but that may not actually be comfortable. So having a good mattress, good pillow, if you like to use pillow, are important. Ensure that your bedroom is cool and dark. The lighting is important. Some people like to sleep with lights on, but having your lights dim or off completely can help you to achieve good sleep. This also means putting away any distracting appliance, your phone, putting off the TV if you have a TV in your room, which is not actually advisable, putting away books that may engage you and disturb that time that you should get your sleep. Other things include noise. You have to ensure that you keep noise away from your environment to achieve good sleep. That takes us to the next tip. Tip number 4 is to limit screen time before bed. Now, I mentioned that as we were discussing the third tip. So this means putting away your phone. If your phone is just by your bed, it's easy for you to grab it and then you check and you get engaged on the bed, which is not healthy. Also, putting off the TV at least an hour before sleep. You should have your screen or screens off. And this is important because the blue light that comes from these screens, they tend to interfere with the ability to fall asleep, prevent ability of the body to move into that mode of sleep. As we continue in this video, I want to ask a question, and that is, have you subscribed to my channel? Oh, okay. If you have done so, I appreciate you coming back to watch. But if you are a new viewer of this channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe right now, and then you will get to enjoy videos on health, wellness and lifestyle, and that's what we do on this channel. So thank you for subscribing. Let's talk about the 5th tip, and that is to watch your diet. In achieving quality sleep, get to sleep like a baby, you need to watch your diet. Now you need to avoid large meals. Night is not good for heavy meals, especially starchy foods like eba in our environment, aku, mala, and even if they are not those starchy meals, any form of meal that is heavy should be avoided. And the timing is also important. At least you should eat not less than an hour before sleep, and preferably for an adult, you can choose to eat around 7 p.m. or even earlier, or 8 p.m. for some people, depending on your demand of work and life. When you do this, it helps your body to adjust. But large meals, caffeine and alcohol have a way of preventing you from achieving good quality sleep. They actually disrupt the sleep pattern, apart from making it difficult or harder to fall asleep. The next tip I have for you to help you sleep like a baby is to get regular exercise. Exercise is good for your body, just like sleep is good. Physical exercise, your nutrition are very important pillars of our health. Have you observed that sometimes after a baby has cried so much, or after food, they get to sleep and sleep fast and deeply and soundly? Really, feeding, eating, crying are some form of exercises. But for an adult, you can do stretching exercises, chair exercises. I did a video on the exercises that you can do indoor. I'll drop the link in the description so you can watch that. So there are some exercises that you can do within the house and even outdoor. You need to be regular with your physical activities. It is advised that exercise, aerobic exercise, for at least 30 minutes 5 days in a week. It's important to keep fit, and not less than 5,000 steps in a day is good for you. Now, regular exercise, engaging in physical activity, can help you to fall asleep faster and even enjoy your sleep. It makes it deeper and more sound. So just like after a baby has cried, has finished eating, and you find them sleeping and sleeping for hours, this can be your experience as an adult when you exercise. However, try not to exercise close to bedtime. That has a stimulating effect on the body. This can disturb your sleep and your sleep pattern. So if you are enjoying these tips, this video, you can drop a thumbs up, you can click on the like button, you can drop a comment on your experience of sleep, and then you can share this video with others. Let's move on right now. The seventh tip is to manage stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety are negative factors. Hey health enthusiasts, we are going to pause on this topic in this particular video. There will definitely be a part 2, and I want you to watch out for that part 2. I'm doing this because if the video is longer than usual, it can get boring. I am sure that you have enjoyed the tips I've shared with you. It's important to note this point so as to enjoy quality sleep. I'll quickly run over what we have said in this particular video: how to sleep like a baby, how to enjoy deep and sound sleep, how to get not just the quantity of sleep but the quality. The following points are the points that I've shared with you so far: creating a consistent sleep schedule. Tip 2, establishing a relaxing bedtime routine. Tip number 3, making your sleep environment comfortable. And 4, limiting exposure to screens before bedtime. 5th tip, watch your diet. And the 6th tip, which is the last in the first part of this particular topic, is getting regular exercise. When you do these things, I am sure that you have amazing results. So sleep should not just be described in terms of duration, that is talking about quantity. The number of hours you sleep on the average for an adult should be 6 to 8 hours, but should be described also in terms of quality, where even if you are just able to get 4 hours of sleep, you can describe it as restorative sleep. So watch out for part 2 of this video. See you later. Bye for now.